Being a hater is a whole profession because you have to dedicate your life to make somebody's life miserable with your trifling self. And no one embodies that more than
none other than yours truly.
Envy breeds instigation and chaos. He just wants to be a menace just for kicks and giggles. He gets off for that kind of stuff. Like, bro, who hurt you that much? No, you're not shit when you instigate a civil war by shooting an innocent little girl. And look at this dude with no remorse. Like, yeah, I enjoy that shit. Next up, he killed one of the most upstanding characters in the show, Maze Hughes, by disguising himself as Hughes' wife and bragged about it again. That's right, Roy, burnt you to a pillar of ass. Talk that shit now, homie. You know, as bad as Envy is, I'm glad he never teamed up with Steak Meaner, because that would have been hell on earth.
Colonel H. Steak Meaner!
He is the personification of hate and ignorance. He crashes your car, steps on your new shoes. He doesn't care. Steak Meaner thinks it's his gift to the world to bring chaos and ignorance. Even in death, that could not stop him. You know you're a different breed of hater when the devil himself congratulates you and sends you back to cause even more hate and ignorance to the mortal plane. This man possesses the most mild-mannered man in history and proceeds to cause the N-word moment en masse. He gets exercise. You think, yeah, Steak Meaner's gone. Yeah.
Still here, and you still a bitch.
Nope, because he gives his clone detailed instructions to F with Robert Freeman. Yeah, this dude's an exceptional hater. Dio is another level of petty. There is no level this man will go to spite the Joestar family. From the moment he entered Jonathan's life, it was on sight. Any happiness Jonathan would have, Dio would go out his way to make him miserable. From poking this man in a boxing match out of spite, stealing Jonathan's first kiss from the girl he loved, put this man's dog in the furnace. That's just adolescence. That's not even when this man's a grown-ass adult. Dio had so much hate for this man, he became a vampire, crashed Jonathan's honeymoon, and took over his body. When this man reawakened in the 1980s, he went out his way to be a dick to the second and third generation of Joestars. And don't get it twisted, Dio's always been the narcissistic, self-grandiose prick. It's just with the Joestars, he goes out his way with surgical precision to be a grade A dick. And even after Dio's life subscription was canceled, his most devout meat writer, follower, took on his philosophy and terrorized the Joestars in ways that would make Dio proud. Ultimate Haters Part 4. Reverse Flash Edition. I swear this man is the pettiest man to have ever existed. Thrawn literally thrives making Flash's existence miserable. That is his raison d'etre to the world. He killed this man's wife out of pure spite. Tricked Barry into using the reverse Speed Force to kill his friends who were connected with the Speed Force. And trust me, that's light work for Reverse Flash. It gets worse from here on in. This man is petty enough to make Barry watch his wife's miscarriage over and over again. Like, man,
what did he do to make them that mad?
It comes full circle when you find out he's one of Flash's biggest meat writers. He idolized Barry to the point that he became the Flash in his future. But because he found out in the past he was one of his greatest villains, he said, you know what, bump this. I'm gonna be a menace to Barry as long as I live in these streets. Even Barry's super friends aren't protected from this psycho. But all the crimes against nature I just listed that Thrawn has done, the worst is him killing Barry's mother, which is what led Barry on the path to becoming the Flash. Reverse Flash is one grimy piece of shit. I am saying this with my whole chest. Naraku is scum royalty. There is no debate. He's done some of the most atrocious and dastardly crimes in all of anime. I'm not even joking. He makes Doflamingo look like Pope Francis, and that's saying something. From the moment Naraku was created, he plagued Inuyasha's life for a jewel shard, bro. A rock. He disguised himself as Inuyasha and killed Kikyo and caused a feud between Inuyasha and his lover. I wish this was the end, but let's go down the rabbit hole even further. He cursed 3 generations of monks to be swallowed by a black hole, which included Moroku. This man's a straight psychopath for all the trauma he put Sangwa and her brother through. This man has a whole party of ops, and it keeps growing because he wants all the smoke. As long as this man can stow discord, he does not care. And what this man did with his own kids is a damn shame. They need to call CPS for all the psychological and physical abuse he put Kagura through. I heard of F your kids, but damn, he took it to the next level. Naraku is evil incarnate. And you don't believe me? Damn this man for starting people to stumble. Inuyasha's the OG brother. I'd smack Jay-Z in broad daylight before I do some shit like that. But I'm not expecting much from a man whose name translates into hell.